Thank you.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Power Morning. I'm so glad that you guys are here. While we do our interactions, I pulled out this little thing. I'm going to be putting your guys' name on this. To be honest, I don't know exactly what I'm going to draw for at the end of the week, but I have a few different ideas. I just want to keep this fun and interactive for everybody. And hopefully it'll help. Maybe we'll do like some sample mail out, some credits, maybe like a little package of plus line products for people that haven't like been able to experience all of the different things in our plus line. But I like to give, and I just want to reward you guys for being here, because it is a big commitment. And so I'm very thankful that you're here and ready to work your business so early. So like I said in the thread and on the team page yesterday, I don't know if you missed it or if you saw it, but we're going to do some drawings for the people that show up. I don't think I'm going to record for surely not this week, maybe not even this month. It's just with summer school starting, we have to get out the door today at 7:10 to get Triton to school by 7:30, and then the other kids to their school. And then, don't tell everybody, but Cash is starting at school. And so I am going to start him at the YMCA for 2 days a week just to give mama a break. And so I can work my business a little bit better and then also give some more quality time to my kids, the older kids, because Cash takes up a lot of time, but that's going to help me be able to work my business a little bit more. And then I'm going to go to the salon and work for 1 hour, for one color this morning. But anyway, so it's a big day for us. It's going to be busy. So I don't necessarily have time to be recording and getting it on YouTube and all of the things. So I just decided that I will give you guys the graphic because like I know Tammy can't always plug in because obviously work and night schedule and stuff like that. So I get that sometimes people can't plug in, but I will still share the graphic for you guys so that you will at least have like the prompt of what we did that day so that you can kind of put your own spin on it if you need some inspiration and things like that. But with our crazy mornings, it is going to be a little bit challenging, which is why I'm already showered because I literally won't have time to do it after the Zoom. It'll be go time. So anyways, here we are. That's what we're going to do moving forward. And then kind of just switched up things a little bit too with our prompts. I didn't go in as great of detail, plus because it really takes a long time to do all that. Like, I think we kind of have a pretty good idea of like a hook now and a call to action. So when I do give you guys your prompts, just really remember to put that hook in and then also the call to action. So incredibly important. I did take some time this morning to on a couple of them kind of still to put some calls to action just to kind of help us remind us in this first week as we're moving forward into like kind of a new system, so to speak. Oh, there we go. Cash plays with my computer. Not that I really want to see how atrocious I look like with no makeup on right now, but my screen looks so dark. I'm like, what is going on? But he had the lighting all the way like to nothing. And I'm like, how come I can't see anybody on here? Okay. Anyways, squirrel. But
Can anybody tell that Heather's capsule kicked in already?
I've been up since 4:30. I'm like charged and ready to go.
Sorry.
Happy freaking Monday, you guys. What we'll do then is I just kind of put some calls to action on those this morning and kind of modified some of them for this week. And we'll see how it goes. And some of them, I'm going to be honest with you, because I have been working with ChatGPT and also in my Google searches, like when I'm looking for content and stuff like that. Some of these are going to be specific to like my niche, because obviously like I was creating them, but then like hopefully you guys will pick up on like then you can incorporate these prompts into your niche and then also like use your imagination like to create what you guys want to talk about, but it'll just give you some ideas of things to post about. and I'm no Thrive because I have to go back to bed. Completely understandable, Tammy. Please don't take your Thrive. You need to sleep, girlfriend. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead right away this morning. We're still gonna get into our interactions, but we're gonna try to keep it to around 10 minutes. And I'm gonna really challenge you guys to try to do at least 10 interactions with 10 different people on your social media. Whether that is if you see something, you can personally message them. Oh, what a cutie patootie. I seen the baby. Oh my gosh. Um, and then or you can like interact with them, check your story, see who's viewing your story. If it's a non-thriver, try to go and engage on their page. If you've made new friends on Facebook, make sure you're interacting with your new friends. And just really build those relationships on social media to increase your algorithm and your in your visibility. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started with that right away, and then we'll just keep this thing moving this morning. You guys are so amazing being here on a Monday morning. I appreciate you. Okay. Guys, I am just gonna throw this out here, squirrel. I'm always just now as you guys know, my capsules are kicked in and I am ready today. So I do believe there's a leadership call today at noon still. And I really think that the two PPA might have something to do with, I think they're gonna release Duo Elite early. I really, really think they're going to. So definitely tune in today at noon if you can, because I have a feeling that they are going to drop a bomb on us so that we can get that rollout coming early, because they usually like to slow release some of this stuff just because of the fact that you know, kind of like with Elite, in case if like when we launched Duo last year, last time in 2017, it sold out 3 different times. So that could be a possibility. Okay, guys. We are now going to move into the next section of what we're gonna start adding into our Zooms in the morning. So I want you guys to go and send out, if you haven't already, birthday messages. And so what this is going to look like is, you know, if it's like somebody I don't know super well, or I got a lot of guys still on my like random men on my social media that I don't maybe want to like personal message. So then I'll just write on their wall. But otherwise, I just write a very like nice, intentional, happy birthday message um, in somebody's messenger. It gets you into their DM, and then when they usually will reply to you and say thank you, again, that helps increase the algorithm. And then it sometimes just opens up that opportunity if they've been watching you to just ask you about Thrive. So it's just a great way to just be a friend, be nice. Some people will take it the extra mile and say I'd love to offer you a sample for your birthday, but to me that just feels spammy if they've never like showed interest. It would be different if it is somebody that you've maybe been interacting with and talking to about Thrive, or they've been interacting on your Thrive posts or something like that. That would be a good opportunity. But if they've never shown any interest in Thrive at all, I wouldn't just like hit them with like, hey, you want to thrive. But that's obviously your discretion. Each person is different. But this is just another great way to build relationships and to help increase that algorithm. Okay, guys, normally now I'm telling you guys to do this, and here I am. Like, normally I have a notification of birthdays and I don't see it. Like, do you know where we find that? Mine is always up on here, and now I'm like, okay, like, where are my birthdays?
Mine does not always load up right away. So if I go to the search, then just put in birthdays, it usually will pop up, but mine usually don't hit till like the afternoon. I don't know if that's because when I'm more active, maybe.
Okay, got it. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm telling you guys, it worked. Thank you, Tammy. I'm like, normally this is in my notifications, and I'm telling you guys to do this. So then, like, what if theirs isn't showing up? I don't even know where mine are. Thank you for that. And see, like today, I have 7 birthdays on my social media. So I mean, that's a lot of extra interactions, to add, for reaching out to people. And some of these are people that used to thrive with me. So it's always good to send them a happy birthday message, because you're not asking them for anything. You're just wishing them a happy birthday. And then sometimes that question will come up again, like, hey, I've been thinking about thriving again. Or at least it puts you back into their mind. And also then they're going to start seeing your feed again because you had that interaction. So then it might just kind of prompt them to be like, you know what, I really miss my Thrive. Because the first one on my list, she was with Herbalife, and then she thrived with me for a while. But I just honestly, I think it was finances that made her stop. But who knows? She might be in a different place right now. So it's always good to like do the birthday messages, because it could prompt somebody to ask about coming back again. And if you're done with your birthday messages, you can go ahead and do some interactions in your stories. So go through your stories and see if there's anybody's stories that you can interact on. Oh my gosh, I said I wasn't going to record and I did hit the record button today. Well, it's their lucky day. It just hit me. I'm like, because in my head I was thinking, maybe I should have recorded this first one so that people would have the prompts of what we're doing in the future. And then I'm like, wait, I did record. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna call you out, but you were just like on one, so I was just letting it fly.
I am ready to get my Monday started. Okie dokie, guys. So now we will move into doing our post. All right, I got so much stuff up here. Doesn't look like I have Canva up. Okay. So you can tell I must be so excited for Monday because I've even changed the branding of our Power Mornings because I added a lion on here so that we can just remember that this summer can be really impactful if we stay plugged in. But at any rate, I put in here today, how can self-development or I put the lines in there like because it doesn't have to be self-development, like but this is kind of where my niche is. It's something that I like to talk about a lot. So I just put that example in there because it's like the example I know how to use best because it's me. But you can use whatever you want. So how can whatever practices benefit moms, because I'm a mom, but of course you're going to speak to whatever your niche is, positively impact their family life. So you could really use this for any type of whatever it is in your niche, like fill in the blanks, like how can X, Y, and Z benefit X, Y, and Z, in their lives. So basically, again, we're wanting to bring value to our community in whatever your niche is, whatever it is that you like to talk about, whatever it is that you're going through or growing through. These are the things that you want to speak to. And you're wanting to share how it's going to, how it's impacting your life. And then you're going to ask, obviously, your call to action to share your practices below that can help improve your life, or ask people like, what is something that you like to do that sets you up for the morning, or whatever it is. You guys kind of get the idea. But this is to obviously encourage interaction on your social media, bringing value to your social media. So go ahead and use your imagination for whatever your niche is. And you can obviously fill in the blanks for whatever is best for you. And then remember, you guys, when you're writing your statuses, to bring people in, and this is a great time to share a little part of your story with somebody, like who you were before, how it's changed, like what you do differently now that, you maybe didn't do before, because you really want to show people in these statuses, even though you're not maybe saying thrive, and maybe you are, you might be sharing this morning with something that like really has helped you with your thrive experience or whatever, because obviously you can be creative with these posts and just share tips or tricks or whatever you want to do. These can be product related, or they can just be like non-product related. But if they're non-product related, then this is a great opportunity to kind of paint that picture of who you used to be, and people are going to start to notice this difference and like how much your growth has come along, and they're going to eventually realize like, wow, like she really is a different person since she's been using those products. And so that's why you want to bring people into your story and give a little bit of a background, because also when you share that background, that's when people can really relate to you, because they're like, oh, that's me, or wow, I never thought of doing that, but maybe I should. So really just bring people into who you are and share your story. Okay, guys, I'm just wrapping up with writing my post. So um with that, you can share, like in the past post we put like share a picture of yourself if it's something that you're sharing of what you're doing, that tip or that self-development or whatever it is. You can share a graphic, you can share a positive meme or inspiration post, like you can put whatever you want to put with it. But just make sure that you are sharing a photo that is more eye-catching to your viewers. I hope that this was helpful. Another thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is at some point today, do some prospecting. engaging to grow your network, which would be like in groups or on Instagram on those larger accounts where, your target audience might be hanging out so that you can attract more people into your thing. I will give you guys a little kind of insight of what I have been doing on Instagram. We have been talking about this, but I've been trying to be more diligent about, commenting on accounts with bigger followers and that have more comments on them and stuff like that. And so what I'm doing is I am going on there and leaving a valuable comment. And I heard somebody say recently somewhere on a training or something that I was listening to, that when you're commenting on Instagram, if you're leaving like 150 character comment, that usually your comment will be pushed to the top. And so that way, like, more people will see your comment. And then if you're leaving a really valuable comment, then more people will definitely start to comment on it. And so that has been really helpful for me. It seems like it's been helping to grow my engagement on Instagram and also my followers. So definitely make sure that you're doing that. It's not like I spend a lot of time on it, you guys. I just do a few really valuable comments on a few posts every day. And that seems to be helping. And then also I'm doing original reels, but I'm also doing some reels like with trending audio. And that has also been really increasing my followers over on both Facebook and Instagram, because I'm also sharing those reels over on Facebook. And I have been noticing that my followers have been increasing, and some people on the trending audios, especially if it's something inspirational, or even some of my funny reels, like just doing a random funny reel, because those reels are shareable. People have been starting to share my reels, which has never happened before, but then that's going to help you to get your content out to more people. Also, that's why it's also important with the posts that we're doing in the mornings with these random posts, because some of our posts that we're doing, especially if we're sharing a meme or an inspirational quote, or we're sharing tips or tricks or something that's really like valuable to our audience, those posts are shareable. So that's another call to action. You can say, share this post with somebody that might need it. You can say, tag a friend in the comments for somebody that you think that this could help. That is also going to help get your post out to more people. And then when people share your statuses, that's also going to help to increase your visibility, and people will be like, well, who's this Tammy girl? And then they're going to go creep on your Facebook, because that's what people do. And then when they see other stuff on there, they might then follow you, or they're gonna just scroll through all of your stuff. And if you have a call to action on something different about Thrive or whatever, and then they're like, like, this is how it happens, you guys. Then they're like, oh my gosh, like, I have been interested in Thrive, and so then that's when they might message you and your message requests and stuff like that. But that's the power of social media. So the more value you send out, the more content you send out, the higher probability that you have for new people to reach out to you. So also making sure that your statuses are public. Otherwise, they can't do that. If they can't share your content, nobody is going to be able to find you. So hopefully this was helpful. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that before we sign off, or anything you want to add? Nope. Everybody's good? Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Don't forget, leadership call today is at noon. Obviously, I just work at the salon till around like 11-ish today, so I'll be able to tune in. If you're unable to get on the call today, like Tammy, she's probably going to be sleeping. At least I hope she is. We'll drop the nuggets in there from the call. But otherwise, I think that's all I have for you guys. Make sure that you're posting up in your stories. Make sure you're talking in your stories. Make sure you have an offer in your story. Today would be a good day to do a sample post, or sample offer in your story, because people are tired on Mondays. So that's a really great day to do that. Yeah, just stay consistent, guys, and just hang in there. And I hope you all have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.